Coach E on the mic, it's a game for all seasons. Coach E!
Yes. Y'all remember that from back in the day when people used to win and they did that? Yeah, I do that now because I'm a winner anyway. But I want to welcome y'all to the newest and latest episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons, brought to you by Perfect Time Fitness with your boy, Coach E, local neighborhood high school football, basketball, track coach, strength coach, Twinsburg football program, co-CEO, El Presidente at Perfect Time Fitness, and meal prep head trainer at Perfect Time Fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, I do this thing here with two assistant coaches on the left and my right-hand side. It is Ricky Peasy. What up, Ricky Peasy?
What's happening?
How you doing, brother? You feeling good today?
Can't complain. Getting back into the swing of things with this football coaching again. So,
welcome back to the cult, baby. It's a
real
cult.
New schedules.
On the left-hand side, I got B Sizzle. What up, Sizzle Beezy?
What up, B Scurry? It's not your boy, but your favorite grown-ass man, Mr. Timmons. No, I messed that all up, didn't I? It's been a while. It's not your boy, but your favorite grown-ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons. What's up? In case you're wondering about the red glasses, man, it's getting real in the field. These my day live glasses. Because they out here.
What's
they out here?
Let the people know.
The aliens. I ain't talking about the ones from Mexico or ATL. They out here. The Chinese just said, look, they told their people, they said, if you come in contact with an alien, true story, you know, Chinese don't play. So if you come in contact, it's your duty to report it, to alert the authorities immediately. It's real in the field. I done caught a couple crazy things I put on Facebook. One of them, that thing went over like 3,000 views. I ain't even mean to do it, but I'm going to drop it on YouTube too. One of them orb things flew over the house, acting like an airplane. House? Yes, sir. Acting like an airplane. And look, I ain't even get the greatest footage because you know how you look at something, I get the phone, but it got me because they switched the aviation lights on. I'm telling y'all, look up at the skies, man. They switched on, they got the fake aviation lights, and then they turned to something totally different. It got me. I got about 15 seconds of video of it, and I turned it off. But then I thought about it later, and when I looked at the video, oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, they live, man. Get your glasses, get something. See
your glasses, cause they are real.
It feel like I had to say that there just because what you was talking about, them dang on aliens, man. Only you.
It ain't only me. Everybody. The government right now has released footage. People are like, they like, oh man, it's just another. No, this ain't no more hearsay talking. Governments releasing footage, hearings on Capitol Hill, Space Force is upon us. Man, this stuff is real in the field, man. It's real in the field.
Hey, I tell you what else is real in the field. You going ahead to like and subscribe this show so you can continue to hear this rigmarole that this young man be talking about. All you got to do is go to YouTube, type in that search bar, Coach E Game for All Seasons, and this will pop up so you can go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and comment on that wildness that this young man be talking about. Them red glasses, oh yeah, they for a reason. Because of the Chinese ATL Indians. Yeah, I mean aliens.
Oh my God.
ATL Indian aliens. Speaking of aliens, let's get right into it because this is your boy, man. No, not you on your shirt. I'm talking about your other boy, Mayfield Baker. Are you hip to his last scandal that he's up to, man? Because he's always up to no good.
Mayfield never has scandal. What scandal?
Oh, it's a scandal, all right. This young man is showing you once again why we dropped him. His behavior is repetitive and irritating as hell, man. The boy goes to the media and makes these comments about his, private contract negotiations. It's supposed to be private, but what does he do? He goes out there and does what Baker does. I'm going to get this pulled up for the people so they can see it and hear what he's talking about. So just be prepared, people. It is Baker being Baker. He does his thing. He annoys people, and he always, makes the situation worse than it needs to be.
Can't hear.
That have it way worse off. And I think I'm a franchise quarterback. I've been told I'm a franchise quarterback. It's been said publicly from ownership down here. And so to not have a deal done is very disappointing. It's disappointing to say the least, but it's all ball here. And I know I'm going to have a good year. It's disappointing when you think you're a cornerstone of the franchise to be treated like that. If you've waited this long to take care of your franchise quarterback, that's too bad because it's only going to get worse from here. Yeah, I'm going to have a really good year.
B. Now you're not supposed to do that as an athlete, negotiating and doing what you're supposed to do as a franchise quarterback. Name me another franchise quarterback that does that.
They gets out in the media. I mean, it was a couple people that was out. Wasn't Lamar kind of vocal about being that and getting that pay? And I mean, it's okay because if Brian did it, man,
I want to be
but it's Brian.
traded.
Yeah.
We're looking to get some help. Like other quarterbacks have done it, maybe not that way, but they've gone out there and expressed some things in the media that But it was. I thought it was on a positive because he's basically saying like, well, y'all should have locked me in now because I ain't gonna do nothing but play great, and y'all gonna have to give me more money.
Thank you, Rick. I didn't think it was negative at all. I thought it was like, okay, you told me I'm a franchise quarterback. We should have got the deal done, but I'm gonna go out and play and improve my worth. How is that negative, E?
So how about this? You shut the hell up and play like a franchise quarterback. Why they ain't pay you? Because you're not a franchise quarterback.
What'd you say? Shut up and dribble, Trump. That's what you said.
No, I'm talking about like that. I understand people have come out and said things like that. Not in that way. That was very demeaning to an organization. Now, if you go on there and say, yeah, of course I feel like I should be paid more because I feel like, I'm the franchise quarterback and they should take care of me like that. But to say you feel disrespected and to say, well, okay, that's tough on you. Now I got to go out here. I'm going to have a good year. So it may be too late for that. Come on, man. You can't say that to no organization.
And B, I'm gonna keep it 100. If Shaduer said that, I'd be saying, why is he talking like that? So
but you know who did say that?
We got to keep it.
Whoa, though. When Myles Garrett was out here in the media, Evan said it was a negotiation.
He ain't a quarterback.
He's not a franchise quarterback.
He was a franchise player, but you said it was a contract negotiation, which you said about Myles, but because your disdain for the great Baker Mayfield, y'all going against the guy.
And I ain't got no disdain for him no more. I want him back. So, but if we go, if it's gonna be whatever's what's it good for the goose is good for the gander. Like I gotta keep it. Yeah, it gotta be. It's a quarterback thing.
This is goose and gander. The franchise quarterback is held to the utmost standard. And you can't just do that in the media because that's just not right. And that's not helping your cause. If you have to do that to help your cause, you're in a bad place anyway, brother. It's a reason why you are not paid right now. You constantly show the same thing every year. And I'm not even talking about the behavior off the field. I'm talking about the play on the field. Everybody going to go out here and say, oh, man, but he has 197 touchdowns and he was like 5th in the league in passing.
I thought he calmed down though. I thought, other than this, what has Baker done like that's Bakerish? He's been kind of calm. I said other than this, during the season, he's been calm. He settled down. I ain't seen no wild style Baker.
I've seen the Baker, the player, consistently. And this is sparking Baker, the player, because this is something you cannot do. Especially not to an organization out loud. You can't do that. So now they're going to feel like they got to make an example out of you just because you're trying to throw them under the bus because you have an astronomical number that you think you should be getting paid and you haven't done that number to get paid. Look at Sam Darnold. He had to pay his dues, keep his mouth shut, go team to team, and now he's a Super Bowl champion. Now he can get paid as a Super Bowl champion. He never came out and said, yeah, whatever, you guys are doing me wrong, blah, blah, blah. Him and Baker damn near had the same journey. Sam Darnold had to go to one team, go to another team, got cut, go to another team, got cut, go to another team. And now he's a franchise quarterback because his play elevated like a franchise quarterback. Baker is still, whether you like it or not, a 500 or less quarterback because they constantly start off the year 6-2, 5-2, and then at the end of the season they end up 9-7, 8-9 in that division, the NFC South division, which is one of the lesser divisions in football. So if you can't be a winning quarterback and think you're supposed to be in that upper echelon of getting paid as a winning quarterback, I can't pay you like a winning quarterback. And that's exactly what Tampa is doing to him and showing him that you have to raise your level of play, dude. If you can't get us over the hump, I'm not about to pay you like a quarterback that gets their team over the hump.
Yeah, and let's say he do want something like 50 million or something like that. Like, what teams are we out there really going to make that happen for him? I think Tampa Bay's like, we're your best shot to win. So you won't take that money and lose, or you want to stay with us and win? Because you're talking like what, like the Jets, the
Yeah.
Steelers, the Raiders. Like, you want to leave the situation you in at Tampa for that?
Man, I'm seeing they stats. They stats. Baker got the edge. Yeah, Darnold got the Super Bowl, but Baker got the edge.
So who cares about stats?
But
Or do you
on the
want to
flip,
win a Super Bowl?
Darnold was he was out there with Seattle, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, you think of their defense first or their offense? You think of Donald first or their defense?
Actually, Darnold, because that Seattle defense was not the Seattle defense of old at all. Nowhere close.
I know going to the Super Bowl, I thought so too. But going to the Super Bowl, everybody was talking about their defense. Everybody's their Seattle defense and woo
They
woo
were talking
woo.
about Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Well, yeah. But I heard a lot about their defense, man. People is this defense. I think they got a better defense than Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay defense is awful.
I wouldn't necessarily say they're awful at all.
Are they as good as Seattle defense?
If you want to really be honest, no.
Man, okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, no.
You're right.
Just because they are the returning Super Bowl champions, I'm going to give them that edge over that. But Seattle's defense all year was not dominant like they showed in the Super Bowl in a couple games in the playoffs. They had some bad times now. Don't forget, the Rams put up 39 on them. 49ers put up 42 on them. So it wasn't like they just was like this shutdown, curtains up, lights out defense all year.
Yeah.
They just got hot within those last two games when they needed to get hot. But they wasn't, like I said, the Seattle defense of old. Now that Seattle defense of old is an all-time defense. This defense was nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
But you would think, but you're saying, but we all can agree that Seattle got a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about teams that, need a
Don't have
quarterback.
one.
Don't have one and need.
Yeah.
The one of those that scares me is the Steelers. Because what Baker don't need is to come back to
I'm telling you,
that
chip.
the division. Yep, and had that chip on his shoulder, playing with a team like Pittsburgh that will feed that. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm gonna say one thing though. I mean, I'm all in, all in where that this year, but you got 1 year. Because if Baker on the market, he coming home. It's a homecoming. That Brian passed, but Baker could come back. So hey,
Nah.
I'm saving that for later when we go to the Browns talk because I do have a question to you about that. I raised my concerns in the group chat when you put that in there. I'm gonna say that for Browns talk. Well, now let's move to some guys that just got paid today, man.
Couple
Guys. The Baltimore Ravens have signed Zay Flowers today to a $140 million deal with a $108 guarantee. That's a lot of money, in my humble opinion, for Zay Flowers. I don't think of Zay Flowers of being like a, top playmaker, top wide receiver in the league. And that's the kind of pay that he just got today. So if that's saying something, because just the other day, Chris Olave from the New Orleans Saints, Ohio State Buckeye, got $141 million. And I can put him in the top receivers in the league, but I don't know if I could say the same thing about Zay Flowers with the Ravens. So, Rick, do you think that's a comparable deal for him and his skill level and what he's already put on film?
What what's their depth chart situation look like?
Right.
Like
They got
that sounds like
Bateman, and they just got rid of Likely, the tight end. They still got Andrews, the tight end, who's a pretty old guy.
mhm.
So Zay
Right.
Flowers and Bateman, those are the main guys right there.
So I get well, two things. I guess you got to pay somebody, and I guess that's what they did to pay Zay. My brain kind of went thinking more cynical, like the GM at OKC. If you now set the market with Zay, and a couple of these other teams got contract negotiations going on with wide receivers, now you're pushing the number up and making them have to spend to you know what I'm saying, to match
Yeah.
that contract. So it might, if they got it be a situation where they're saying, well, we got the contract or we got the financial room to spare it, so let's make these other teams who might not have the financial room to spare it have to pay their guy, or they'll lose somebody, and now somebody else will be on the market. I think sometimes these GMs be playing chess, and definitely not playing checkers. They're thinking about, I know their team is going to be their first focal point, but I wouldn't put it past them of making other people have to make some moves because of what they did.
1,200 yards ain't good. I thought that was decent season.
I mean, decent season, but I don't think that's $140 million worth decent.
He seemed like they only target. Plus out there, you got Lamar, Fiddle Faddle wins the ball, and Derrick Henry running around. That's still not bad for they, because he still was their number one target out there. He's like a big integral part of their offense.
I guess are they feeling like that can be a part of their offense that they can exploit the division? I mean, because
Yeah.
I don't know, because he rarely does anything against us because we got
Right.
that guy on the other side. Got the
Who is that?
Stockman, so-
What guy? What guy you talking about?
Uncle Denzel.
There you go. There you go. He got paid.
and that was the
Yeah.
only corner I'm thinking about that, that's the one stopper in the league in the division.
Mm-hmm. He stops Jamar Chase though too. So
Not only did he stop Jamar Chase, but Jamar Chase even brings him up when they ask who's the hardest guy. that
every
covers
time
him. Yeah. So
you look forward to it.
that's the ultimate respect right there. I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But another guy that got paid going down to Atlanta is Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson, the running back, he got a $79 million deal, 3 years, $79 million. With as soon as he put pen to paper, $37 million going right into his bank account today. So as
Who
soon
the
as
blue
he
hell
signed
is
that
that?
joint, Bijan Robinson, Atlanta Falcons
running back. Used to
Oh,
play for
Hook him home.
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. Bijan Robinson. He pretty good. He must be pretty good.
He
Atlanta.
is one of the best running backs in the league, brother.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That's a worry that you pay a guy like that everybody that should jump out. If I say Saquon Barkley, you know who that is,
Yeah,
right?
I know
Yeah.
Saquon, man.
So it's
I need the same respect for Bijan.
I said, who is that?
Yeah.
Oh man, Atlanta in trouble already though, so they had to pay him because they got quarterback issues.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's the sole reason. He's just the best player on their team. So, of course, yeah, they definitely had to pay him. But just like I was explaining to Rick earlier, it's the time of the year and the time of these salary caps and the salary cap of the league is going to be going way up in the next couple of years. So that's why everybody is trying to sign guys to these deals now, so it can have that, like you would understand, be the Tristan Thompson effect. When we first gave him that 85, and people were like, man, what the hell we paying Tristan Thompson that? But then the later it got, the better the deal looked. So now, since that's why they did that to him, as we watch some Bijan Robinson highlights, he's also a good receiver out there. Not only one of the best running backs in the league, he's also one of the best receiving running backs in the league, if not the best receiving running back in the league. But anyway, that's why they did his deal like that, to give him that $37 million when he signed, so they can give him a lot of that up front. So on the back end, they can still move the chips around, and he's still not whining and talking about he needs another deal because they're giving him that. It's 58 guaranteed, but he got that 37 right off the bat today. So that's not even on the salary cap now because they already got it to him. So they did it that way. So later on, Kyle Pitts is going to want a huge deal, even though he signed one right now, but it was a 3-year deal. and he's going to be in the league way longer than that. So they're going to have to re him up in a while. And Drake London, the Atlanta Falcons receiver, just got $100 million as well. So they got to play with those numbers in order to keep the salary cap where they need it and where they want it, so they can operate the way they need to.
Well, what year is he in?
B. John?
Yeah.
I want to say this is his third or fourth. I think it's his fourth coming up.
Y'all said it's 4.
Because I think they hit him 2 years earlier because they got the 4 and then that 1 possible with the 5.
Is it spades? What talk about?
Well,
No, because you get the 4-year rookie contract and then the 5th year is that team option. So that's why you got that 4 and then a possible.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to see, because so 4 years plus the 3, that's 7, 6, 7. They're trying to milk all his contract because you know they say, I think there's a couple different scenarios, but one of them is like, they get close to like 2,000 touches or 2,500 touches or something like that. You start to see a decline at the running back position, and they're on their way of trying to get all that can out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got him right now in his prime, and like I said, with the extension, they're buying at the peak of his years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to let anybody else get in on that.
I just looked. This is his 4th season coming up, so he's been there for 3 already. So
what's the shelf life? Shelf life of running backs, what, 6 years?
NFL running backs, yeah, man.
If you lucky, you get to 6. If you special, you get to 6.
And
I believe he will.
Yeah, depending on your usage.
Yeah,
definitely.
Damn, I ain't used Nick Chubb a lot. He ain't make it. Did he make 6 years? Oh no, he made a little longer than 6. He was 7 for the Browns.
With the Browns, I think he made it 6.
See, there you go, 6 years.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, damn. He available, by the way. Come on, Barry, pick him up.
God rest his soul, Marion Barber.
Yep. I thought you was talking about God rest his soul, Nick Chubb playing.
Oh no!
That time it was crazy.
I'm like, gonna do my man dirty like that.
Damn, Rick.
Nah.
Here go the glasses for you. Listen, just man.
That's what I was about to say. Oh
demon.
Man, it's over.
Yeah, goodness.
Well, I forgot you. Didn't you? Did you play with him or something like that?
Who?
Marion Barber?
No, I didn't play with him.
Oh, it's just the Dallas connection.
Yeah, just Dallas. He was here when I first moved to Dallas. That was my first Cowboys jersey. Marion Barber.
Oh, okay. The 24.
Yeah, that's the one reason I got it, because of the 24. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just looked. Nick Chubb made it 7 years with us.
Yeah, okay.
He made it 7. So he achieved over the shelf life.
Man, get him back, Barry. Come on, please.
Well, hey, B-Man, we can't forget, man. Got to show the big man some love. The Bears signed Darnell Wright to a 97 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. That's where I was going next.
Yeah, 116 million.
That's a big deal, right there, dog. That's a big deal.
What he do? Because I ain't been on nothing. What he do?
He played tackle. Right tackle, left tackle.
Got to protect Caleb, man. Got to put that bread and protect your quarterback, man.
Because I think that Bears have shown if they can protect. I was not a fan of his, Caleb, when he first came out, but now that they're starting to get it together and protect him, he can make some throws. Like, he definitely can make some plays.
So, B, if you remember back in the day, a couple of years ago on the pod, how I was talking him up about how he was doing on the college side, and now it's finally starting to transfer over to the NFL because, for one, like you said, Rick, they're finally protecting him to a certain extent. And for two, the game is slowing down for him. So he's able to use his athleticism and finally learn how to read defense because, let's just be honest, that coach they had, he wasn't the right coach for him to have the growth that he needed to have in order to lead that franchise. So they had to get Matt Eberflus up out of there. Shout out to Matt Eberflus. Rick, it's a connection there, too. You know, he was the linebacker coach in Dallas. He was defensive coordinator in Dallas. Matt Eberflus.
Okay. Yeah.
Eberflus.
You know whose son-in-law that is?
Who?
Mr. Amity. He married Mr. Amity's daughter.
Mr.
Shop
Amity.
teacher, Mr. Amity. From
Oh,
Hester.
yeah.
That's his son-in-law.
Wow.
Yeah. So when he used to be the linebacker coach for the Browns, that's how we got our tickets, like back in the day. It was some good seats too.
Hey,
Shout
get
out
in
to-
where you fit in. Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, he definitely did that. But now, let's go into it, Rick.
Which
Baker
one?
Mayfield part. Let's go back to that. Would you be? Why do you say if he's a free agent, you want him to come here, but you want Shaduer to just to have 1 year? So does that mean you're not completely sold on Shaduer, or
Well,
are you just
okay, go
talking
ahead.
from your heart?
It's funny you should say that. So I had this conversation earlier because shout out to stepmoms, so moms number 2, Mama E, Mama E, Mama V, Mama. Goodness, long day. So she asked that question. She said, you know, if he is available, or who would you rather have? You know, I love Baker, but everything I love about Baker, I think Shaduer got as far as moxie and swag and wrist up, you know, and Baker doing this thing. But Shaduer is younger with a lot more upside. So from the heart, of course, Baker, because I'm forever Baker, bro, especially where it can irritate Evan, you know, sending those texts. But you know, I want Shaduer to lead the squad, but I also want to see him show some growth, because if he don't grow this year from last year and Baker's there, you might have to consider it. I mean, because you don't like me, but that's still a 4,500-yard quarterback. And can Shaduer get there? Sure, I think so. But if he don't show progression after this year from last year, it's a lot of upside because he wasn't shit last year. Let's just be real. You got the beer goggles on. So if he could just uplift, you know, a little bit. What's uplift? You know, QBR like 60, 70, you know, win some games, play better, get rid of the ball. Yeah, just keep him. But if he the same as last year, then we might have to think Baker.
So this is my question I pose to you. Why would you go backwards? If you're moving on from Shaduer because you claim he would be the same from last year, Baker would be the same from 2019 because he hasn't changed, B.
Yeah,
You
but
keep
you know
talking
what?
about the stats, but he doesn't win. He just
Yeah, what
doesn't.
happened in 2019? It ain't happened in a long time here. Winning.
Yeah,
Points on the board.
Yeah, but
Come on, man.
because
That team is over.
the construction of the team is a little different.
Way
you
different.
know.
I think it's better. I think it's better.
My whole thing, we shall see.
Yeah, we shall see. True. Whoa, I know.
We
Calm
shall
me
see.
down. But that
Yeah.
Cleveland fan got to come out now. You know, we all here right now. The Cleveland fan got to come up here. We better team than 2020. Better coach, better squad, better attitude.
You know,
Yes.
I'm 100% agreeing with the better coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I know you miss Miles, Marvelous Miles, but
Yes,
we ain't
I
got OBJ with his agenda. We got a young receiving core that's hungry. KC Concepcion, I keep saying he about the ball. What's that? I know you ain't throwing up what I think you throwing
Hey,
up,
no.
Rick.
my
We
man
gonna
Judy
get into
did.
it. Yeah,
My
we
man
gonna
Judy
get into
did. My man Judy did.
Well, Judy's a moron. I mean, he's a moron. He need to sit the pine. We don't want number 4. I saw what Judy did. We don't want. Man, he gotta sit the pine, man. Even if he better than Shaduer at this point, he still gotta sit the pine. I know y'all like, how does that make sense?
Don't forget
Come
that
on,
was
Rick.
I was about to say, get him, Rick.
If he's better than Shaduer, he's got to sit the bench.
He got to sit down.
And
Yeah.
in the same field, since Shaduer is not good, we're gonna go get Baker and now have Baker and Watson fight for a quarterback spot. That's what we doing.
I'm gonna tell you why. It's just one reason. That swag, man. Watson got 0% swag. Even when he was winning the games, he was sitting over there alone. You know, and then when it got tough, he was alone. He wasn't, I mean, he got no personality. He got personality of an eggplant. You know what I'm saying? Because he missing his superpower, the women. He like Tiger. Tiger after the women wasn't shit. Watson after the women wasn't shit. The women is the power. Come on, man. Am I lying? Tiger ain't won shit since the women.
I'm gonna need him to get these women in a better way. Like, like if that's the case, like I'm pretty sure there's some women out there that will be willing to be with him.
Hey, if
Let's
I'm
not-
hassling what I'm doing, I'm setting up a horror farm for them.
See,
I say,
Oh,
yo,
man.
they all tested.
we off the rails. We off the rails. now.
You're going horror farm. Go play. Get
We
your
off the
powers
rails.
back.
We off the rails.
Because you got dirty balls. The balls is thrown in the dirt. They dirty balls. And you ain't shit without the masseuses. Hey, they all masseuses. Here you go.
But what makes Judy say it though?
Because he like to be controversial. He don't like Shaduer from when they was getting into it. He don't like Shaduer. He not gonna like Shaduer. That's why Judy really need to go. Because he's that going against the grain, and him and Shaduer, he probably don't like the attention, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
The clip I saw was they were looking at some film and they were arguing about that. I don't know exactly what the clip was or exactly the situation, but Judy has been in how has Judy been in the league a little longer than Shadur, right?
True.
Absolutely.
But he was at fault. Oh, you ain't see that clip though. He wasn't at fault. He didn't run the route right or something. He was getting his Shadur ass like for throwing the ball, overthrowing it something.
No, so they both were right because Shador was explaining, like, dude, I had to get out the pocket and I couldn't see you anymore. So that's why I didn't throw you the ball. And Jerry was open, but Shador was under pressure and he broke out the pocket. So that's why he didn't throw it to him on that particular play. How they got into it on the sideline, that's what you're talking about? Yeah. That's what happened. So they were both trying to explain both sides, but, at that point, don't nobody want to hear that. Just throw me the damn ball or get off my back because I had to get out of it.
Well, he done dropped the ball too, though. He ain't lived up to the number one receiver on the squad, man.
I didn't see the play, don't know the play. Now I do know this though. Sometimes at quarterback, you got to stand in there and deliver the ball.
On time, on target.
And you might not. It might not be clean all the time.
Hold on, Rick. This discrepancy. You want him to get rid of the ball? You want him to hold the ball now?
No, get rid of it. No, I'm saying stand in the pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, on time, on target.
Yeah. On you when your back foot hit, get it out.
Yeah,
and it's not. If you read the coverage right, it don't matter about you throwing to a spot. You know that's where. Oh, this is what I see. This is where the ball's going.
He ain't got that yet. He ain't got that Flacco yet. I mean, can he get it yet? He's still waiting for them to break free, and we ain't got no break free receivers. Now we do. KC.
I'm just giving this context. Let's not forget last year. That was the first time Shador threw to Jerry Jeudy. They didn't even practice together.
That
it
part.
was a game situation.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
So they didn't have that kind of relationship. Just giving this conversation context. That's not making excuses. I just want to put that
No, that's
out
good
there.
context.
Do what you got to do with it.
Yeah.
But
that's a huge part.
I'm still gonna live on. It's still Watson's position to lose.
He lost it long time ago.
Nah, he was hurt.
Oh, man.
You cannot lose your position to an injury.
So was Baker.
That's football right there.
So was Baker.
Yeah, he was hurt.
No, Baker never got out though.
He was hurt. Baker
But he
was
never
hurt,
got out.
and he had a shitty year because he was hurt. But
And I think there's something, and they make a lot more money than me, but I'm back in this game now.
there you go.
There's a lot to say about this is our starter going into week 1. This is where we're going. And let's go.
Better
Yeah,
sooner than
agreed.
later.
Agreed.
Especially with this organization that, the history that we have with quarterbacks and how they do and how they don't do. So that's what the conversation was. But you brought up a point there, Rick. Go ahead and tell us how you back in the saddle, man. First of all, welcome back to the cult. Welcome back to the saddle, which we call
Hey, welcome back.
American de Football de Americano.
Cano, yeah.
With the egg ball.
What are you doing now, brother? Where you
So
at?
I've recently come out of my retirement, being a stay-at-home dad. Daughter's going to college now, so going back into it, and I've taken my talents to Birdville ISD, pretty close to the house. So I'm actually at a middle school, but I'm going to be at the middle school coaching all positions or all sports. But then I got varsity responsibilities and a little bit of varsity basketball responsibilities. But the coach understands, I still got a son playing. So he's like, hey, go see your son first, but when we start crawling, going to the playoffs and stuff like that, you want to sit on the bench, come on, But I like it because the biggest thing is like we're getting kids ready to go to high school.
Now, is that the middle school that they will be going to that high
Yeah.
school where Trey is?
No. This is a whole nother. It's like the next district over from
Oh,
the district that Trey's in. Yeah.
so it's like a Bedford Maple type of thing.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
I tried to get on in the district my kids was in, but I'll just say it didn't work out, and it they were showing love on the place where I'm at now. Hey, we really need you. It'd be a good fit. Like I said, I'm at the middle school, and it's real down here in Texas, man. It's real important that your middle schools are good, so that by the time they get to high school, it cuts down that learning curve, and is ready. Like I always say that about here in Texas, man. Football programs are a lot better around than the programs are the best here in Texas, and that means from high school on down to middle school.
And that's the AAA for them, the high school, the
Yeah,
farm league, so to say. And I
yeah.
wish a lot of schools did that here. They try to, but I'm pretty sure the dedication level is not the same as it is down there, or it would
Oh
be a
no.
total different result in the high school realm than it is right now. Because let's just be honest, a lot of kids leave their middle school to go to a private school or go transfer to somewhere else. I don't know how that transfer thing is down there, but up here, it is like wildfire. It's just like the transfer portal. You would think we
And
was an NCAA transfer portal up here.
it don't have to be like, but I think the big difference just from the conversations that we've had, just situations that I've learned, just from coming back and seeing my alma mater of Bedford, it's like
See.
if they ain't if the district ain't all in on it, it's not gonna work. I don't care what the coach is playing, what they want to do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Heskett, everybody's Bearcats now, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, that's the first key right there.
yeah.
And down here, middle school's working out at the high school during the summertime. Like it's a program. Like middle school come in, freshmen come in, JV varsity come in, and they just everybody's rolling together, working on what they're doing. You know, and it's big down here in Texas, man. Football.
You got
And
me
so
out.
that's why it's like I tell, if you working down here, you trying to do it right. You working kind of at a little small college, and the head coach that we have now, he came from South Lake Carroll, which they won numerous state championships. A couple of the guys coached over there. Like
Who went
I
there?
like say
Somebody
again.
went there in the league. Somebody went there, or a lot of people.
Oh, Quentin Ewers. Who
Okay,
else
that's where
went
I heard
there?
from.
Yeah,
I
there's a
knew it was
bunch
a
of people.
quarterback. That's
Yeah,
not Kyler Murray, is it?
no, he went to Allen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, Allen. Like that's a city up there, man. They like 2,000 students. You know, in the senior class. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It's huge up there. But yeah, it's to get it rolling. There's a formula, and being good in the middle school is part of it.
So, in the part in the preseason where y'all are, because we going through the same thing, trying to get ready for the season coming up. Do you think you guys are on the right track? You guys are getting prepared the right way and putting
Oh
everything
yeah,
together in a timely fashion?
yeah. We had freshman practice today, and just this was my first time being on the field with the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, it's legit. We doing legit stuff. It's some of the stuff is a little different and unorthodox, but I see the method in the madness, and it kind of made me think about some ways that I used to do things, coaching and stuff like that, with more install on the defensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it's different, and if they, say if we get the kids, but if we can coach the kids up the right way, it'll work out. It'll be really really good. Um, Saw a couple of the varsity quarterbacks. They got some big kids, can throw the ball. We got now we got Highland Park in our on our schedule. They pretty good program.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty affluent. It's one of the more affluent cities in Texas. I'll just say that. So they got a lot of resources where just things that the kids will have and opportunities they'll have, and you know uh like eating right and stuff like that, just nutrition. They'll have a lot of things that other public schools won't have. But
You still can win, Rick. You
oh
still
yeah,
can win.
yeah, it's definitely.
Would you say that Rocky training be?
Right, yeah, I got a song for you. Stay up, man. Don't go down. Stay up. You can win. You can do it.
Yeah. Now it's funny you should mention about the transfer thing. I don't know if you heard, but like the top recruit, like I think he was the number one recruit in the nation, definitely the number one DB. He transferred from actually, Trey's high school and went to North Crowley, which is like a pretty predominant football program. They won some state championship, and then UIL blocked it, and now it's starting to come out saying that UIL helped the coach kind of write and fill out the appeal for him to transfer. They kind of helped him do that. Yeah, it's a little scandalous. It's hard. It's hard to. It's not hard to transfer down here, but it could get hairy, especially like with that situation where you got the number one cornerback in the nation and is going into his senior year, wants to leave your program and go to another program, and you got to prove it's not for athletic reasons.
Ooh, that's a tough proof too.
Yeah.
How you gonna say it's for academic reasons?
Right.
Good and damn well that you're going over there for that.
Yep. So I've seen stuff where people get married and they move into that district, we moving over there. So, and that's usually the thing. If somebody lives in that district, you can't really stop them from going. And all of it's if the thing is, if they get, they transfer and it's not granted, they have to play JV going into that first year at that new school. So you could just say that kid, number one corner in the nation, was in 11th grade. He would have to play. Yeah, he would have to play JV before he could go to varsity.
The whole year?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Yep, JV, everything. He had to spend a whole calendar year there before he could basketball, football, track, everything.
Not just your one seat like sport. Oh, so that's why they don't transfer like that, because that's
right.
They need to back that up here.
If you're, if your parent works in the district,
it's totally different story.
Right. Yeah. You're in the district. You're going to the school in the district that I work at. So more than times than nightly, they'll grant that one.
But just like you, Rick, I too am getting ready for another season with these Twinsburg Tigers. And just the other day, we had a visitor at the high school practice, and just want to show you guys what came from that.
4 new wide receivers coming in, but we reloaded. The skills there. We got the height. We have 3 that can run. We reloaded this year. We lost 4 guys, but we gained 4 really, really good wide receivers. So
we were pretty slim in the running back room the past couple of years, and now we probably got a 4-headed monster, maybe 5, that I feel confident that could go out there on a Friday night and get it done. So I like our progress up front with what we have. Our receiver room is young, a little inexperienced. Kyle Nello will go back to receiver this year, and he started as a Y for us his sophomore year. We had to move to running back last year, so we'll be very tall. This is this is my 8th year coaching as a head coach, I should say, and this is the tallest receiver room that I've been a part of. So these guys are all 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". So when they go to line up against DBs that are not normally as tall as that,
65,
a little bit of a challenge.
obviously we got.
Shout out Dylan Gabriel, 65. But no, so we do have a quarterback coming back, man. Like they was talking about, he had a really, really good year last year. He ended up the conference player of the year last year. So we did lose a lot of skill, but the skill that we have, like they just alluded to, pretty big receiver room, Rick. Really, really big receiver room. I'm anxious to see how all that is going to come together. That's what I can't wait to see. We have a scrimmage on Friday. This is like a 4-teamer. You know how you do that. But I'm just anxious to see us go against other people, because friendly fire, you can get a good gauge to a certain extent, but when it's like war going on, that's when you see who your 1s and 2s are. So I'm anxious to see who my 1s and 2s are going to be and who's going to establish themselves as those 1s and 2s. So I'm really excited about that.
It's easy when you playing tackle and you know the D line, the dude in front of you. You go to school with him. Oh, he can't get past me. But then when it's the other school's #1 defensive lineman, now it's okay. It's a little different.
Records.
Yeah, now it's a little
Is
different.
it too early to say records? I want to know records.
Oh, you know, way too early.
Y'all don't want to jinx it, do you?
No,
That's all right.
You just don't know what your team is because we ain't played nobody yet.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. I need to see against other people because when I'm doing one-on-ones and my defensive line is going against the offensive line and my D tackle and the offensive guard rode to practice together, they're not about to kill each other.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Just like Rick said, when the other guy come in there, I want to see if you're literally going to kill him. That's what I want to see. And if you don't, then hey, you're just not going to be on my 1 or 2 deep roster. That's it. Until you prove to me against somebody else that you can do what you're doing against your ride to practice. That's what's going to set us apart. That's when you start talking records. Now, after the second scrimmage, I will have a way better gauge then. Then I'll be willing to talk about some records. But once again, I'm looking forward to week 2. Last year, Bedford came to Twinsburg. Now, this is about to feel totally different, Rick. I'm about to be in a visitor's locker room. I'm about to be on the other side of the field. I never had to do that in that stadium.
Yeah,
that's gonna feel so funny, yo.
That sound weird. I don't even know what the visitor locker room looked like.
The only reason I knew is because the freshman is in there, and I used to have to tell them to hurry up and get out so I can lock everything up. So I know what it looked like, but I've never rode a bus there and got off and walked in, and that's gonna feel so funny.
You gonna cry on the bus, man, before you get out.
Bedford still got a football team, man.
They building up. I don't know what they're doing. They man, it was construction crews like crazy over there going on for the school.
He said a football team. You talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about y'all was talking about they ain't got no money and students, so maybe they trying to get both money and students. Kick y'all ass. Week 2.
Okay. I'll wait.
Next time you see that building, go on over there and see if my Hall of Fame plaque over there. So I
think I seen it on the dirt mound. I think they moved JC, tossed it out, man.
Probably, because I ain't sure they ain't seen it.
Damn. But now, since we brought that home, let's talk about these Browns. This training camp has been really, really good, man. The guys that are supposed to show out has been showing out. And, you know, I listen to the radio all day. I follow these guys on Twitter, not the players, but I'm talking about the people that are there reporting live. So I see videos that they post and read their articles that they're posting as well. And from what I hear, Denzel Ward has still not had a pass caught on him all training camp so far. And what I hear, Harold Fannin Jr. is a really, really good player once again, following up that freshman year, aka rookie year, with his sophomore season, aka second season in the league. They're saying he's pretty much unguardable. The CJ Gardner, I was about to say CJ Gardner Robertson. That is not him. The new safety that the Browns just drafted.
Oh, McNeil
Toledo. Yeah, McNeil Warren.
Yeah.
Thank you, B. McNeil Warren has been having a great camp. Everybody's talking about his closing speed on the ball, like when it's in the air. He's a ball hawk, kind of similar to Ed Reed, Rick. They throwing that name out there already.
Oh, Lord.
We got Ed Reed.
We got
Ed Reed.
Don't do that.
We got Ed Reed.
Don't do that, man.
They throwing it out, Rick. That's all they keep saying. But highlights that I have seen,
in my book, the best safety to ever play the game.
Ed Reed, by far. Followed by Ronnie Lott. And if he would have lived longer, Sean Taylor.
Taylorville.
Dude, if he would have lived longer, he might take that Ed Reed title because he was big, fast, and aggressive.
Yeah.
But then now let's go to that quarterback competition that we were talking about earlier. They have a thing called a QB tracker, Rick. They go day by day, pass by pass, situation by situation, which I don't think they should be doing with 7-on-7s. Let's leave that out of the quarterback tracker because a completion is going to be a completion, whether it's the check down or whatever. They still count those for the numbers for the day. So literally every morning, the radio talks about the QB tracker. They go number by number by number. 2 days ago, they talking about how Shaduer is taking the lead in the quarterback race. Deshaun Watson he was 13 for 23.
Terrible.
3 interceptions and 0 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Shaduer was like 15 for 18 with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Now, like I just said, they still count the 7-on-7. So that can be heavy loaded 7-on-7 completions. That could be team completions. That could be.
And what day was this?
That was 3 days ago.
And was this the day that he was playing with the ones or the twos?
Deshaun was playing with the twos. I mean, with the ones, and Shaduer was with the twos.
Right. So you throwing
that next day, Shaduer was with the ones, and he was 19. I'm about to look it up. I want to say 19.
Killing Watts.
22 with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. And
0
with the twos,
interceptions, Rick.
Deshaun still threw 3 picks. So
Ass.
you can do with that what you may. And like I said, those numbers could be skewed. Like, we're not there. We're just reading that and going by what they're saying. But those are the numbers that they're throwing out. So
yeah, they're saying Shaduer killing right now. I mean,
that's what they are.
The water down. They said he killing. They said 3 flames to 0. All them picks, dirty balls. I told you, Watts without the women, man. If you ain't got no whore farm of masseuses, it's over, man. It's over, Rick. Put in 65 at number 2.
So my thing is, let him be number 1, and then if it happens, it happens. Like let that naturally take its course, and then we'll take him out.
You just said it's a good feeling where week 1 you know who your number 1 is.
Right.
You want Watson still missing 3 interceptions and no touchdowns in the practice?
We talk about a dude who 2nd year in the league.
I know.
Whose numbers was not great last year.
Man, it's practice.
Why are we asking
practice?
Exactly, like this practice.
This practice. And Watson suck in practice. Everybody's supposed to look good in practice.
Here's the numbers, Rick, from when training camp started all the way till today. This is the ESPN Cleveland QB tracker.
It's bad.
It goes all the way. Today is August 4th. So it stopped today. This includes today's practice. They got Shaduer on top. 93 for 132, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick. Deshaun Watson, 76 of 126, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Goddamn.
Dylan Gabriel, 44 of 65, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Oh.
So that's the breakdown that they got. I'm telling you, Rick, they literally update this every single day, and they talk about it for hours on the radio.
They do.
If this is a game, as if this is the stats that's going to help us win and all that. I mean, it's so serious, dude.
And I seen the clips, and like they showing Sanders throw a 5-yard hook route and complete. Like, I'm like, okay, to a check down. Like, happy he's seeing the check down, but like. Or
what about that bomb to KC? KC got
scramble drill, and the DB stops running, and they throw the ball to the guy, and he kept like, y'all, this is practice.
And that's the part that I'm talking about. And they even count, like, you know how in team, quarterback's not live. So in real life, if it would have been a sack and he gets out of the pocket and he throws and he catches it, they still count that as a completion. I don't agree with that because that's really not a completion because he would have been sacked. So you can read that however you want to read it, but trust me, they will have an update tomorrow as well.
Sounds like clear number 1 to me, guys. I mean,
of course he's going to say that.
It's making it hard for me to be a Cleveland Browns fan. Like, the way this stuff is like.
You just had a helmet on last week, Rick. What is it, man? You just had the helmet on last week. I seen it.
The way it's unraveling, you don't like the presentation?
No, I don't. This is ludicrous, man. Like, we talking about practice. We talking about practice, not a game. Practice.
It's practice.
Practice.
My man's terrible in practice. Everybody's supposed to look. Even Schwartz. Schwartz looked good in practice.
You don't know what route combination they was throwing. Might have been something they was trying out. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
No idea.
That's why it's so hard for me to take this as gospel because I'm not there watching it. If I was there watching it and these numbers added up with what I saw, like, okay, these are legit. But I can't.
Well, you got to go watch it, man. Go to Perea. Why you ain't there?
Get
You
you
supposed
some,
to be our
yeah, man.
correspondent.
Get you some
Dog.
press credentials.
Yeah.
We don't get out of practice till 8:00 at night.
Forget that practice. You gotta go see the Browns.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure I tell Charles that. Hey, yo, look, I ain't gonna be there today. Got to go to Perea.
You gonna see these Browns.
I'm gonna go ahead and do my own QB tracker and have the official numbers. But they are talking about Shaduer hitting these deep balls. They show those clips. Once again, pass rush is not relevant because they're not live. He could have 5 seconds to throw these bombs for all we know. They just show him releasing the ball in the air. And don't get me wrong, they are dimes. They fall right in the breadbasket. But with the live rush, will it still be the same throw? I don't know. Can't take it as gospel.
I gotta throw Rick one bone, man, because that pass to KC was short. KC was open.
That's what I thought.
It was short as hell. He had to dive backwards to get it. Yeah. I give you that one, Rick. I was like, because they was like, Shaduer dimes KC. KC gets behind him. And it was just like, oh, damn, that was real short. So.
And it's not Shaduer's fault that everybody else is overreacting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get with height. I mean,
and that's the biggest, like, and it rubs and makes him look bad when he's just out there trying to do his job.
Well, that's what his daddy intended. Like the ball boys, you know, Dion, he was out there doing everything, doing Dion fashion, and got the people excited. The people love him. That go with the fame, man. I mean, you remember how Evan was with Jake Paul before he fell? All the hype.
The opposite of that, fam. That's how I feel about Jake Paul. And speaking of Jake Paul, this is off the subject. Did you see what he said on the pivot, Rick?
About him being able to play football or something like that?
Man. What is
that's his next venture?
Man? Like you can do whatever, and we all know you suck at boxing. You're not a real boxer. Don't come over here talking about I can play football. It's easy. Anybody can do it. I hope to God.
Oh,
the
yeah.
NFL allows him to do that.
They will.
And he's going to die.
They will. They will. For publicity, they will.
What position he going to play, first of all?
The water boy.
Linebacker.
Oh, okay.
He got a big solid frame. He's light on his feet.
He's slow.
He can move and he can take a punch. You know, he got hit by the freight train known as Joshua. So
I don't care about all that. Is he gonna stay inside out on the football? And is he gonna fill the A gap when he need the A gap? Is he gonna scrape over the top when the guard pull? Like that's what I'm worried about. And he ain't gonna know none of that. Huh?
Yeah, he'll learn it. He'll learn it. He learned boxing. He mastered boxing. He became the problem child.
He didn't learn boxing, and he definitely didn't max it.
He was a big ticket. He got people paid. He gonna do the same for the NFL. Oh no, you know he might be a tight end.
Even if you say put him at running back and he just gonna run the football, like no, are you gonna run at the inside leg of the guard and cut A gap on the inside zone? Are you gonna set up your block and be patient? Like it's so much stuff about football that people have no clue. It's the mental side of it that people just think it's all the physical and I'm gonna go out here. I can do this, so I'm gonna do that. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, that's why I retired in Madden.
Like,
man.
like
that's
with the dude,
motherfuckers like you.
Like them YouTubers and stuff like T-Speed and stuff like that. Like, I'm fast. Bruh, you street fast. Like, you know nothing. Like, no, what's the name? Noah Lyles went out there and raced him, and he was jogging. Yeah. Like, he was looking at him while he was running the race, and he was running full speed as hard as he could. Like,
who was that? Adrian Peterson and Kevin. What was that? Kevin? Adrian Peter when Kevin hurt himself. Kevin Hart. He hurt his leg. He pulled something.
That wasn't even Adrian Peterson.
I thought it was Peterson. I thought he was racing Peterson.
That was Adrian Hall.
Oh, Adrian Hall. Okay.
He's a running back that's retired from football.
Yeah. Kevin Hart was trying hard. He got hurt.
It's nothing you can do. It's a different kind of thing, man.
Yeah, that full speed athlete is a different thing, man.
It's a different animal.
Like hell, I don't even try to check my son up like that. I can't stand in front of Trey no more.
Slot receiver.
Be honest with yourself.
Yeah,
so it's time.
That's what I'm be.
I literally have to do that, Rick. I gotta check myself because of like when I'm doing the drills and stuff in practice, it's showing the demonstration. I wanting to go 100 miles an hour, but I'm like, don't think that'll be smart. So I go about 50% and give them
Really?
the correct way and everything. Yeah, no, I'm not about to go 100% because
You're a super competitor.
yeah, but you still gotta be smart. I
Okay.
don't want to be the guy that's going lining up against a high school offensive tackle, and
Yeah.
I'm the coach and trying to come out my stance full speed, and I ain't did that in years.
Yeah.
That's not
I'm
good for the body.
I'm
Wow.
I'm Cleveland Cavs Shaq on the basketball court right now. That's who I am.
Oh no.
Cleveland Cavs Shaq.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
Big
it-
you can
mountain.
still hoop though.
Yeah, like I'm it's all mental, baby. It's all
That's all.
hey, get to that high post, back door, bounce pass,
Yeah.
hey, come do this get screen, like get action on get, I'm all that. It's all mental now. I beat it with this now.
Playing the game
Hey.
mentally, knowing the
Yeah.
game.
I'm seeing Evan Curry grow up, man. He used to challenge anything moving. Okay, E, I gotta give you a round of applause.
You know,
Yeah, you
I'm
getting
telling you,
old. Hey, come on, welcome to old.
it is what it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm still active, but
Yeah.
I'm never gonna go 100% ever again.
Yeah.
Those days are
Damn.
ever. Now I ain't
Oh,
saying I ain't gonna go 75.
OE.
My
Damn.
75 is still better than a lot of people's hundreds. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Father,
Because
Father Time only been punched in the mouth one time.
that's it.
And then
By
by
one guy.
LeBron James is beating his ass right now. Shoot.
Right.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah. We'll see.
Don't get
We
me
talking
wrong.
about that.
I still run every day after practice. I still
There you
run
go.
100-yard sprints, but it's not my sprint.
It-
I get to take off nice and hard, then I coast. That coast is a nice pace. I still make it down there with the linebackers. They are sprinting, full sprint, but I will never do that again. But I still get my cardio in.
Cause
Okay.
I did that one time, and this was at Youngstown. Like I was running with the guys and I was still pretty, in some shape.
Pretty spry back then.
Man, I got done. I ran around the block and let it all go, man. I was like, what the hell was I doing?
You gotta
Caught
call the
myself.
moment, man.
Yeah, like nah,
It ain't hard to get caught in the moment. I'll tell you that. You
In
just
the
gotta-
moment.
that's what I gotta guard myself from the moment. That's what
That's
I'm scared of.
That's hard though. Sometimes that's I'm really surprised because you're super competitive, and that's what I'm saying. It's not that you mean to get there, or you might think, but the moment. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in anything competitive with competitive people, it's the moment. Find
See,
you in some situations.
mine is more basketball when I'm playing. I have to play. I'm playing but coaching.
Yeah.
Like I'm out there because I'm
Yes.
coaching. I ain't out there trying to play and hoop. I'm out there talking, hey, do this, do that, cut, stuff like I'm talking them through the game while I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'll play with my, when I coach basketball with I'll play with some middle school kids because they ain't moving too much. But like I said, Trey, no, hell no. His team, his AAU team, no, hell no. I
Yeah.
ain't getting out there with them.
Hey, what'd you say, B? E, you gonna have to carry us this game.
Hey, bro. Like I see your ass out there still in the mode. Back then, you was still you was still moving and shit all fast. I'm like, yo, I see you.
We were my brother-in-law got married in Philly and he wanted to play basketball like the day before his wedding. So we all went played basketball. We all on the same team. Trey playing. I got the ball. I'm out there tired. I'm like, yo, Trey, come here and get this rock, man. Hey,
Wait, what you doing, boy?
hey, man.
Come on.
Throw him a back screen. I'm gonna hit you in the corner, go on and fade. I'll get it to you. I ain't,
I know where you going.
shoot. I was
Ain't nothing to
tired,
play with.
boy.
Ain't nothing like when you tired, boy.
Come
You be
get
like,
this rock. What are you doing?
man.
Come get the rock.
I do want to hoop though. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to hoop. I ain't played basketball. Yes.
But guess what? You still can. Just be smart about it.
Yeah, man.
That's all.
But I'm one of them moment people. I'm still until the legs gone, or the wind gone.
No, I was just about to say that. It's gonna be a time when you in the moment and you think you about to hit it, then your legs, just like you said, when the legs gone, your legs gonna be like, we ain't doing that.
That's when I tore my ACL, that's what happened.
Ooh, I've been
Yeah.
lucky. I've been
Hit the
blessed.
ground.
I've been lucky and blessed.
Old boy came up to me like, damn, OG, you all right? I was like, damn, he just called me OG. Like, I know.
At least
I
it wasn't
know.
Aunt. It was OG.
Yeah, he's like, you all right, OG, man? Calm down, OG, man. Out here.
He said you doing too much. Did you stretch, OG?
Hell no. You know I ain't.
You ain't doing the start voguing and stuff to stretch.
What would that be?
That's Rick Stromer exercise.
No, you look like you bringing planes in.
For real. You signaling them aliens. That's what you doing. You signaling them aliens.
They flying above, man. Hey, man, Taboo Timmons perspective. We got the video coming up. We got the boys on camera. Let's
That's
go.
so scary. That is so scary.
It's gonna get real scary in a minute. You gonna start paying attention, looking up. Especially you flying, folks. Y'all too love to fly, jet setters. Y'all be up there with them, not even looking around.
Not no more. I gotta fly to LA, drop my daughter off at school. But other than that, it's gonna be we in season.
There,
Yeah,
okay.
no, definitely no trips will be taken until after the month of November.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you got out the way now. Well, it's coming. Phil Collins.
Wait a minute. I hear that sound. Yeah, what you got to say about that, Uncle B? Uh-oh.
Goodbye, Coachy.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Coachy. Coach
Yes,
Rick.
OG.
Coach B. Goodbye. Yeah, come back. What you got a good game of word for the fellas?
Translation. Yes, I do have a word. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around, take a knee, all eyes on me. Today's word is check in with your support system. Every now and again, you got to check in with your support system just to make sure they still got your back, just to make sure they still going to do what they told you that they were going to do because you were counting on them. You are in their life for a reason, and they are your support system for a reason. Hold them up to what they said they were going to do because you need that. You need their energy. You need their backup. You need their ideas. You need their action to fulfill whatever you got going on, whatever goal that you put them in place to help you achieve. So don't forget about your support system. Check in with them, make sure they're okay, and they will make sure you are okay. So don't forget to check in with your support system. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and listening to another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons. Let's not forget, we have to like and subscribe and share to this YouTube channel. Also, if you're listening on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, and all that good stuff, go ahead and follow and subscribe on there as well. And make your way over to YouTube. We are live Tuesday nights, 9:45. Join us, love us, and enjoy the show. With all that being said, see you next week.
Break.